Alright guys, we're going to be covering more villains today, some of which people like, some of which people might not like as much. And of course, I might be bringing some attention to some villains that people might have forgotten about over the years. The first one is going to be Ulquiorra. Honestly, y'all, screw this guy. I don't care what the narrative was trying to say. I don't care what the message was trying to be. This guy deserved to die. Like when Ichigo turned into his new form, it was just completely fucking up Ulquiorra and stuff like that, mangling his body and stuff like I don't. You're like, no, like you don't have to mangle his body. You're gonna end up just like. Well, they didn't say you're gonna end up just like him, but they're like, oh, it's enough. The battle is over, and he's like, do it, cause like almost like if you mangle my body, you're pretty much proving my point. And I'm like, nigga, fuck you. Like, I wouldn't give two shits. Like, but yeah, so that's like the whole argument. Don't mutilate his body. You'll be just like him, or you'll be just like a hollow. You won't be human anymore. This guy takes Orihime hostage to Las Noches, right? Literally dragged her to Hueco Mundo. Girl's like 16, by the way. They don't give a fuck. This guy blew a hole in Ichigo's chest. He turned him into a whole ass donut. And then he rips off Ulquiorra's arm. Like, now this is what it looked like in the manga. Oh, those my chicken nuggets? Yeah, this is what it looked like in the manga. In the anime, he just kind of like had a fucked up arm. But yeah, in the manga, he ripped his whole arm off. And it's like he didn't really care. Like Ulquiorra was kind of developing some emotions like during the fight. Like he was kind of like that guy. Like he wanted to show Ichigo how pointless it was to try to defeat him and stuff like that. And there was one panel where he's like, I told you that it's pointless. Like he was getting mad that Ichigo wasn't like just giving up. And you know, I feel like there could have been probably a little bit more, but I mean it worked with what we saw. But yeah, it's just like Ulquiorra had a very big indifference to these guys. Didn't really show a lot of this, so it's not really much for me to like there outside of his design. And yeah, sure, the moral dilemma there is pretty interesting, but it's like, I don't know, it didn't really hit that hard for me, like coming from other series. Tomura Shigaraki, this guy's going straight to hell. This guy is going straight to hell. No, honestly, this chapter, like about his backstory, it was one of the most fucked up things I've seen in like modern shonen. To be honest, with Shonen Jump, it felt like a lot of the series were becoming more darker as a recent. So like My Hero got a little bit darker. Chainsaw Man, of course, exists. Then we have JJK, you know, and I heard Black Clover was again a little bit darker towards the later parts too. But yes, like we know, like Shigaraki's story is, his backstory is tragic. The system failed him. It didn't really provide a way for him to like deal with a quirk like he has. Like nobody really gave him the support besides All For One. Unfortunately, All For One got to him first, right? But that doesn't change the fact that this nigga needed to die. Now, he definitely had one of the coolest powers in the series, but like early on, he kind of just came off as like, he was basically like a man-child. And to be honest, like his character run was pretty great. Like it was based off what we know from his backstory, and like he was realistic. And I do like that Horikoshi, he just had his villains like doubled down at the end. He didn't really try to have them like turn a new leaf for the most part. It's more like, we need to understand them. Like we don't have to like have them join our side. We don't have to join their side. We don't have to say that they were right in how they acted, but we need to understand how they even got here, so we don't have another Shigaraki, so we don't have another Toga, so we don't have another Dabi. And here's the thing, his critique on the Hero Society is actually correct. The system was broken. It was fucked up. Like a majority of the heroes were just doing it for a paycheck. Like Mount Lady, like dude, she didn't give a fuck until like towards the end. When shit started really getting real, that's when the heroes had to lock in. But for the majority, like it was just really like a occupation. And even then, when Deku goes in to punch him, like when he first encounters Shigaraki, he punches him with 100% like smash, like Detroit Smash. But it's like that would have killed him. He's like, were you trying to kill me? I don't think that's something a hero would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're kind of just jumping in. You're about to punch someone with your full strength, knowing you got super strength, and you're about to fucking kill me. The fuck? Like, does that make you any different from us? And even then, like, there just wasn't much. There just wasn't much. There wasn't much effort put to understand the villains. Like Ochako, she didn't really push to understand Toga until like towards the end, and that was some good character development for her. It's just like I just wish they showed the villains a little bit more. I know in Japan that kind of wasn't really like a thing that they liked over there. They want them to pretty much stay in school, which is totally fine. It's just like, damn, you know, I really like these villains. But yeah, by the end of the series, like Shigaraki and the rest of these villains, they were too far gone. Except for Twice. Twice is pretty cool, but the rest of them were way too far gone. They needed to go. Obito, I would have had the sniper ready for this nigga. Obito is pretty much the reason why everything in Naruto even happens. Like every major catastrophe in Naruto, like the Nine Tails attack, Pain's destruction of the Hidden Leaf, like everything kind of leads back to Obito. Like he orchestrated all this because of this moment right here when you watch Rin die. You know, it was the catalyst to all this shit. This motherfucker hid behind a mask. He used Nagato as a pawn, and he was pulling a lot of strings when it came to Sasuke to like get him to do what he wanted to turn against Konoha. And Sasuke, as we already covered like multiple times in multiple videos that I have made, he tried to kill Sakura multiple times. This is another guy who doesn't really deserve a redemption. This guy needed to die too. Like both of them got redemption arcs and both felt, I don't know. I felt like with Obito, like just look at this. Look at what he was doing. Like we're not gonna say like, oh, you're a cool guy after all, Obito. Like no, you killed so many people. You hurt so many people. You literally tortured these mythical beasts. Like I don't know, like he killed the fourth Hokage. He pretty much like got rid of one of the last Uzumaki. Naruto had to grow up as an orphan. Like I don't know, man. And this fucking guy, he spent like pretty much half of the series just being a complete fucking villain. Like honestly, I felt like how it should have ended, how I would have had it. The Uchiha would have been a tragedy, like all of them. Sasuke would have been a tragic character. Obito would have been a tragic character. And moving forward, when Naruto becomes Hokage, the Uchiha are kind of a lesson by the Leaf Village to make sure we don't have another Sasuke, so we don't have another Obito, right? The Uchiha are like gone, right? It would have been like a permanent change on the ninja world. It would have been a permanent lesson. The reason why the Uchiha are gone, it's like a permanent scar on the Leaf Village and the ninja world. And I feel like it would have hit harder if like we just killed Sasuke and Obito off. Obito didn't need to be redeemed. He really didn't. Like he wasn't, after everything he did, he should have just doubled down and we should have just like got rid of him. Like there's no redemption there. And Sasuke, even though we understand why he's doing what he's doing, like after everything that he's done, like there's no, yeah, these guys get the sniper rifle out, kill him. The Joker, to be honest, I don't even know if I gotta explain much about him. I really love the Joker, right? He's probably, to be honest, people talk about like the Mount Rushmore of comics, like when it comes to like the face of DC between Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. They're like, oh, who's the fourth? I think it's the Joker. Like people will say like, oh, it's the Flash, it's Green Lantern. It's the Joker. And honestly, like there's things about like Batman, the reason why he doesn't kill the Joker, because he knows he doesn't have the self-control to be able to stop after the Joker. He knows he's going to keep going, right? So it's not really about like whether Joker is right or wrong, whether I'll become just like the Joker after I kill him. It's more like I don't want to become the worst version of myself after I kill him. That's kind of where Bruce is coming from. But honestly, like I get behind Jason Todd when he's like, I don't need you to kill Harvey Dent. I don't need you to kill the Penguin. I just need you to kill this guy. That's all I need you to do. I just need you to kill this guy. And I would have been fine with that. I would have been fine with that because look, he just pulls up to Barbara's house and shoots her, makes her a cripple. Like this was one of the most shocking moments in comic book history. He just pulls up, bow. He beats the absolute fuck out of this teenager, Jason Todd. He beats the absolute shit out of him. And he's laughing. And here's the thing. Joker probably has never gotten like a proper adaptation like in live action, because I feel like every Joker interpretation is trying to copy Heath Ledger. They're trying to emulate what happened in The Dark Knight, but it's like I feel like the best versions of the Joker are of course comic Joker. The Joker that we see in Batman the Animated Series. That's probably like any Joker that's voiced by Mark Hamill is probably like the best versions of the Joker that we've ever gotten. And I'm not saying that because of his voice. I'm just saying that because of how his character is. He's meant to be a person that does fucked up things, he laughs about it, and when you don't laugh with him, he just say you don't get the joke. By making him like a victim of the system and saying like, oh, he's like they're trying to use him to voice commentary on mental health and like forgotten people in the system, and just, you know, they're trying to victimize the Joker, and you really shouldn't. You shouldn't feel sorry for this guy. Like, he literally held babies as a hostage. Like, this is Gordon's wife, Sarah, right? She finds him like, hey, put those babies down, bro. And he's like, hey, I'm gonna hold this baby as a hostage. He points a gun at a fucking baby, and then he tosses it to her. And as soon as she catches it, bam! Like, this is insane. This was in Detective Comics. What was it? Detective Comics issue 741. And of course, we have him in Injustice. Like, he dosed Superman with the fear toxin. He just flies Lois into space. Like that, man. It was crazy. So every other villain on this list has some kind of internal logic. They have a point when it comes to like why they do what they do. With the Joker, he's just a chaotic force of nature. Like, he just does what he does because it's funny to him. It's like part of the game to him. Whenever he has the opportunity to learn Batman's identity, he doesn't care because that ruins it for him. Green Goblin, this is another guy that don't deserve no fucking redemption. Like, this is basically like Spider-Man's Joker. Now that I think about it, like, yeah, he's Spider-Man's Joker. So Norman Osborn, he knew a lot of things about Peter. Like, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, he knew Peter was Spider-Man. You know, instead of going after him, he goes after Gwen Stacy, drops her off of a fucking bridge. But yeah, anyone who's seen any Spider-Man movie knows like the atrocities like that Green Goblin has done. Like, even though Norman kind of switches, even though he's kind of a victim, let's just put him out of his misery, bro. Like, honestly, like, he's done so much that. Honestly, what happened at the end of Spider-Man 1, it was tragic. It was his own downfall, but it just had to happen. We had to get rid of him. And like, I'm not going to sit on here and pretend to be on some moral high horse. I'm not going to be here and pretend to be a good person. Like, I'm not. I don't claim to be a good person, right? I genuinely believe that some people just need to go. Now, there have been some real life figures, political figures and stuff like that, like spouting like hateful rhetoric. I'm not going to say who, but I think you can kind of know who I'm talking about. And there have been bad things that have happened to them. I do not feel sorry for those individuals at all. You know, sometimes what you put out into the universe will be redirected right back at you. That's my opinion so far as villainous people in fiction, and a little bit of villainous people in real life too. I want to know what you guys think in the comments section below. This one took a minute. I've had some other obligations that have been popping up. I got another job, so I have a full-time job and a part-time job now. So that's something that I gotta, you know, kind of help juggle. And yeah, hopefully it won't take too much time away from me doing this, me doing YouTube. So I think that's about all I have for you guys. So I will see you all later. Goodbye.